Hey, this is Life, Tech, and Sundry. Join Alan, Marcos, and Josue, the hosts of LTS. Follow us at LT Sundry on Twitter, LTS.pod on Instagram, Life, Tech, and Sundry on YouTube, and all your favorite podcast distribution services. Stay frosty.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest installment of LTS Podcast. With me are the big three. With me is Alan.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me back, Marcos. Mr. J, Mr. Marcos, always a pleasure. I can't wait for this combo.
And then, there's Mr. J.
Decide, I am here.
He is him.
No, I said I am here.
Okay. And then there's me. Now, into the conversation. How you been doing, Alan? You sound like you're on the move.
Yeah, man. I just got back from parts unknown, but I'm happy to be back and just getting acclimated again to the weather and stuff like that and the food. But it's been a couple of weeks, so happy to be back. What about you guys?
Good. What about you, Alan? Josue? Wait. Are you right now? Did you ever get any snow over here at your house, or did you just enjoy smooth weather until today, Alan?
Personally, bro. Well, today's been raining, and it's been not the best weather, but yeah, I've been trying to get acclimated again to cooler weather. But thankfully, I haven't been out much during the day. It's just been like maybe the last half an hour that I've been out and, doing my thing with batteries and cars and stuff like that. But other than that, everything has been going well.
My boy literally working in the rain with a car battery. It's literally the top things of not to do when wet. And my boy had to do it, and he's talking to us now. He's still alive, everyone. He's still alive.
Yes, we're here, we're alive, we're kicking.
Applause, yes, applause. And then there's Mr. J. Have you had any sky rivers over there with you in your parts of the
Never.
Of the world? Never.
I simply went up to them and grabbed a big cup of water.
And you said, "Stop. Get some help."
Exactly.
Nice. And then there's me. Over here we had like a little bit of snow here and there, but with that rain, it was something, man. The beginnings. Yes.
Do you know the way?
I know the way was inside. I had to get in because it was raining already. Oh yeah, I want to talk to you guys that personally that I share a lot of stuff with you in the squad chat, but there was one I don't know if you heard. Obviously, maybe Alan. I heard about something called Aldi's. ALD.
All these nuts.
I knew you were gonna say it. That's why I spelled it out. I knew
the
it.
Supermarket?
Yeah.
The where are they from?
The chain restaurant.
The German? It's not a chain restaurant.
They're German. I think supermarket that it's very similar to like Whole Foods or Trader Joe's.
Juan. Yeah, Trader Juan.
I only know that because one time a friend of mine bought bratwurst, but from there, they were cheese stuffed bratwurst.
That sounds good, actually. And did you take a bite?
Of course, I would recommend it.
There you go. Yeah, I went today, right? Pretty good prices, man.
But here's the thing, Marcos. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though.
What?
You always have to have a quarter.
Yes, or a fake quarter, a coin, something that's the size of a quarter.
Did you 3D print a coin?
No, I had one in my wallet. I had a coin in my wallet, not a quarter, a coin. And then just plopped it in and give me the card. Always bring a quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever going to Aldi's, bring a quarter. And not the same thing with Trader Joe's, dear listeners. I think the same. The long story of this is that Aldi's is Aldi's North, and then Trader Joe's is Aldi's South in Germany, because there used to be two brothers, and they got not an altercation, a disagreement that they should get into the business of selling cigarettes in the shops, and one said no, and the other one said yes, we can make more money. if anything, let's split Germany in half with our businesses, and you continue with that idea, and I'll continue with mine. We're not gonna separate. We're just gonna call one north and south and still collaborate together. These guys started their Aldi's chain 1 year after World War II. 1 year after World War II, and they German engineered that shop to make it as efficient as possible. You in, you out, basically. And I like that there's no way to dilly daddle. You just go into the main entrance. It's the first aisle. Just get you whatever you want. The milk is right there, dear listeners, right there, aisle 1. Like, you want milk? Get it. Now get to the exit, which is all the way the other way around. Which, if you want, I want a little bit of apples. I want a little bit of tomatoes, pickles. What else? We need butter. And then we ended up taking, like, all in all, $64 was the total. And our cart was full. You know, nowadays, $64 is like in the regular shop, a box of cereal, a loaf of bread, and some milk, and that's it. Any personal experience with all these? Hashtag not sponsored, dear listeners. Not sponsored, but you already know all these. We're right here.
I once saw an old lady fight with another old lady in Aldi.
Your family. No. Where, in Aldi's? In an Aldi's parking lot?
No, inside of Aldi's.
How? They were just throwing hands?
Yeah.
For what? There's a bunch of stuff. I don't know.
All I know is that one grandma left and one didn't.
Like alive?
Like no. One left and the other one stayed because they had more stuff to grab.
Oh. Okay. Oh, damn. So you can say one left this mortal coil and the other one didn't.
No. One left because they got kicked out. The other one stayed because they had more stuff to grab.
I mean, you mean they got stomped out?
No. They got kicked out
of the store.
Yes.
Okay. Understood. Makes, clarification is key. And someone that did pass away, dear listeners, sorry for cutting it like this so abruptly with this,
No breaking news,
opinion. No,
breaking
it's not
news.
breaking. It's not breaking news. By this time, and the time of this recording comes out, it's already been news. But we just want to give our condolences. We want to give our condolences to who, Alan and Mr. J?
To Mr. Akira Toriyama.
Rest in peace.
The mangaka or the creator of Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Any thoughts? Like, not only Dragon Ball, he also, what is it? Dr. Slump?
Dr. Slump. Dragon Ball, Super? Dragon Quest, the artist for Dragon Quest. I know there was other projects that he had, but those are the ones that come to mind. Obviously, he had a hand in a lot of things, and obviously kickstarting a lot of inspiration for many other mangakas in the industry.
From what year? From April 5th, 1955.
So actually, I got some letters or publications, if you must, of of the students of Akira Toriyama, who later...
He was a teacher. Damn.
He was a sensei, Marcos. He was a sensei of Oda and the creator of Naruto, which I keep on forgetting. Kishimoto. There you go. Starting with Oda, says here, starting off with from Mr. Oda himself. It's too early. The hole is too big. Pause. The thought of never seeing you again fills me with sadness. I've admired you so much since I was a child, and I even remember the day when you called me by my name. Called me by name for the first time. I also missed the day when I had a great time with Mr. Kishimoto on the way home from the day he used the word friend for us. I also remember the last conversation we had. He is one of the people who took the baton from the era when reading manga would make you stupid and created an era where both adults and children read and enjoy manga. He showed us the dream the manga can do things like this and that we can go to the world, gave it gave it to me. Yeah. Show me the world. He gave it to me. It was like watching a hero push forward. The excitement and excitement. The excitement and excitement. That's what he wrote. He experienced when he serialized Dragon Ball is probably rooted in the childhood of creators who are active in all industries, not just manga artists. The existence is a great tree for manga artists of my generation who have stood on the same stage. The closer I got to Toriyama's work, the more I realized that they had a great presence. So scary. But I'm just happy to see the easygoing man himself again, because we love Toriyama Sensei on a blood level. I would like to express my respect and gratitude to the world of creativity left behind by Professor Toriyama and pray for his repose in peace. I hope that heaven will be a pleasant world just as you envisioned it. From Mr. Oda himself. And then from Mr. Kishimoto is even longer. Honestly, I don't know what to write or how to write about something so sudden. However, for now, I'd like to express my thoughts and feelings for Toriyama Sensei, since I wish he would have asked me someday. I grew up with Dr. Slump in the lower grades of elementary school and Dragon Ball in upper grades. It was natural for me to have his manga next to me as part of my life. Even if I had a bad experience, watching Dragon Ball every week made me forget about it. It was a relief for me, a country boy who had nothing, because Dragon Ball was really fun. It was when I was a university student, suddenly the Dragon Ball that had been part of my life for so many years ended. I felt an incredible sense of loss and didn't know what to look forward to. But at the same time, it was an opportunity for me to truly understand the greatness of the teacher who created Dragon Ball. I also wanted to create works just like yours. I want to be like my teacher. As I followed in my teacher's footsteps, I inspired to become a manga artist. The feeling of loss became to disappear because making comics was fun. I was able to find new fun by following my teacher. My teacher had always been my guide. I admired it. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I would like to express my gratitude to the teacher. For me, he was a god of salvation and the god of my manga. When we met for the first time, I was so nervous I couldn't say a word. However, after meeting him many times at the Tezuka Prize screening committee, we became able to talk. As Dragon Ball children, I and Mr. Oda went back to being children again. And when we talked excitedly about how much Dragon Ball was fun, as if we were competing with each other, I forgot how he looked a little embarrassed and smiled at me. I have just received the news of the death of my teacher, and I feel an even greater sense of loss when Dragon Ball ended. I still don't know how to deal with this hole in my heart. Now I can't even read my favorite Dragon Ball. I don't feel like I was able to properly write the sentence that I want to. It's kind of blocked here. Enjoy around the world. We're still looking forward to seeing your work. If Dragon Ball's one wish were a wish really come true, I'm sorry. Maybe that's selfish, but it's sad, Sensei. Thank you, Akira Toriyama Sensei, for all the enjoyable work over the past 45 years, and thank you very much for your hard work. We are sure that the remaining family members are still deeply hurt. Please take care of yourself. I pray that Mr. Akira Toriyama rest in peace. So there you go.
So how old was
Toriyama?
he? When he first made Dr. Slump and
I think it was
and Dragon Ball, like 30? In his 30s,
something like that, maybe 20s even. I remember there was an interview saying that he had a hard time publicizing his work, and it wasn't until I think Dr. Slump that he kind of had the high horse, and then Dragon Ball was the one to finally, launch him into his career that he has now, or had now, I guess. But yeah, the man was a great man of works of Dragon Ball. He set down the foundation for anime and manga. I mean, the guy was the teacher of
westernization of anime and manga, because I guess he's the one that pioneered it, especially with and I guess we'll talk about it more up ahead, where like Funimation stuff, I guess we're basically the ones that helped in that situation with westernization. But
Ocean dubs, all those things. Yeah.
well, yeah, more than anything else, it's the work, the body of work that Toriyama put forward that really propelled Funimation, and I guess the overarching love for manga and anime, especially in this case, would we consider it shonen?
Yeah. Yes. 100%.
So yeah, that's where I think a lot of people. That's why I think a lot of people, got their first taste and their first introduction to anime and manga through Dragon Ball.
And on top of that, a lot of mangakas, of course, came forward and said how much Dragon Ball, inspired them to become a future mangaka. I think obviously with Oda and Kishimoto being, one of the more popular ones. They were his students, and then other mangakas like what's it called? One from Black Clover, Fairy Tail. Who else? I think Kubo from Bleach even said something about it too. Kind of late, and I think that I forgot there's others, but they all said that while it wasn't the main reason, it's one of the many reasons why they became mangaka. To be a manga artist like Akira Toriyama. So the man, the myth, the legend himself.
I have an observation and maybe a question. So I don't know. You probably know Alan, Mr. J. He didn't pass away on the date that the news was reported. He passed away days before that. Why do you guys think that happened? I have a theory. Like, could it be like because of religious things when burying people and doing the ceremony, or because it was privacy, like just the close family members could do their thing, and put the family to rest?
I think they mentioned it in his announcement, right, where it's like they wanted privacy for the family. I guess that was the major reason why they didn't want to share it with anyone until he was buried or anything. It might have been something part of his will as well, because we don't know. The symptom that he had, or the ailment, was that he had blood between his skull and his brain. So I don't know how that might affect how he looked at the end of his life, or if that. And there's no real reason to speculate. They told us what he had. He passed away, and the family and the Toriyama family basically took it upon themselves to make that decision. And I think it would be a waste of time, and a waste of time to try to speculate why it wasn't. I mean, we got to respect their family. And if they said, respect our time for mourning, I think that would probably be the best. That we should also, give them some space. They asked for to not reach out to the family members for interviews, or don't send anything. So I think they wanted to keep that type of situation private and out of announcing it and out of the tabloids and stuff like that. So I think that's why they did it more than anything else.
Damn. That was deep, man. That was deep right there. Just wherever you are, Alan, just be careful as well, okay? Breaking the fourth wall. Alan is on the move, doing his own personal stuff. I wish you stay safe, man. No, why? This is literal life. You're doing your own personal thing. Do your thing. Just be careful out there.
Yeah, I will. But just keeping that in mind. I mean, every family is going to act differently about how they're going to go about handling that type of situation, and no matter how, I guess, in the limelight or how open he was as far as him being a mangaka, there's certain things in people's lives that they want to or wish to keep private and out of the spotlight, and I think we should respect that.
Yes. But yeah, and hopefully rest in peace, and cheers for another for his well-being in his other life.
Be like, put on the music.
No, it's copyrighted. But yeah, and now with that one, a lot of the library that could have been inspired by Dragon Ball. There's a company here in the US called Funimation. Now this one from Stories Chat About. From garage to global, Funimation's dubbing cast evolution. Or revolution? No, evolution. Because, first let's go with the bullet points and the time frame. 1994, Texas, USA. A small studio.
Texas?
Yes.
You said Texas.
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 Okay.
That's a user. You read it then. You read it. Please.
Oh, okay. Again?
Yes.
Okay. 1994, Texas. A small studio with big dreams. Funimation started with a core group like Epcar and Clinkin Beard, laying the foundation for iconic voices in their Dallas headquarters. Budget bootstrapping. 1994 to 2000s. Tight resources in Texas meant actors like Clinkin Beard, multi-role, Goku, Gohan, Android 18.
And
fostering. What?
And Urza from Fairy Tail.
Fostering a tight-knit community. Mainstream boom. 2000s to 2010. Anime exploded. Pause. And so did Funimation's cast. Sabat, Vegeta, Piccolo, and Riol, who's terrible. Bulma joined, solidifying their Texas headquarters as a dubbing powerhouse. Nurturing new voices. 2000s to present. Beyond Texas. Funimation invested in talent like Papin Brook, Aaron, Attack on Titan, and Bailey, Lust, Full Metal Alchemist, bringing fresh voices to diverse roles across the United States of America. Industry leadership, 2010s to present. Funimation's cast diversified, reflecting the global anime fandom from Texas to California. Their voices enrich the anime experience. The legacy lives on, 2021 to present. Merged with Crunchyroll, and the Funimation cast continues to shape the future of anime dubbing, impacting studios and fans worldwide. Source Yomon, that means YouTube. Otaku Spirit, allegedly.
But yeah, no. And with that, obviously, there's gonna be drama, dear listeners. Now, wanna hear a little bit of the tea, the highlights of that video about Otaku Spirit was that since the acquisition, the fusion of Funimation with Crunchyroll, they had to fuse their libraries. But now, since some people bought their products online, their digital libraries, movies, digital downloads on Funimation side, it would be forever, for the existence, for life, if you will, your life. And now with the fusion of the libraries, does that hold up? Some people have been in the community have been asking those questions, and right now they've been wishy-washy, saying no, saying yes, making it uncertain. And you know what I think about uncertainty, dear listeners? I don't like it, okay? I really don't, in this case at least, because we already paid for our products, digitally at least, and we can't watch it when they end their services. And now, not only that, Funimation's incorporation to Crunchyroll has decided to do what, Alan?
So basically what they have done is they gave sort of a response, right? So I believe the president of Crunchyroll gave a response, something to the tune of, well, we're working closely with the people that have been affected and we'll be giving them something to kind of like smooth out whatever kinks might be going on with the lack of having a digital copy in Crunchyroll. I think what they were doing, and this is according to a source from Otaku Spirit from a YouTube video that I was watching. So basically, this gentleman, the president of Crunchyroll right now, was explaining how they were gonna give either like a $5 like refund or some sort of reimbursement or something of that nature, and or they were going to give them maybe 3 months worth of Crunchyroll Premium or whatever the case was, to try to mediate the issue that was going on with not being able to watch their digital what's it called, their digital copies. Now the bigger problem here was that I don't know how many people, according to sources, right, not a lot of people, or there was people that probably had I don't know, they had a lot of people basically how can you put it, a lot of people complaining, but not everybody was complaining. So what they thought probably, and this is again based on what Otaku was saying, that they were hoping for clientele and customers not to bother with asking about their digital copies, and their hope was that people would forget, not care, and things would kind of just blow over. But it seemed that that's not the case, and a lot of people have been clamoring for justice by Crunchyroll to, do the right thing and either put those digital copies back in some sort of whether it be a third party, like what's it called, maybe like Sony, since Sony is the parent company, to put that on Sony Digital, where they are able to access it, or something along those lines. But because they didn't do it and they were kind of hoping that people forgot, now they're hearing people's mouths saying, hey, do something, or we're gonna kind of like, go against you by not, signing on to Crunchyroll or something of that nature. So that's the big issue right now. That's another issue, yeah.
Like a class action lawsuit, if you will.
Exactly.
Damn, you're thinking deep over there, Mr. J.
Exactly.
But yeah, like, would if a class action document popped up, and would you guys want to?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, we are, right? Because you are. I'm not afraid to say I am a member of service. I had both services.
No, but I think this is more or less the people that bought digital copies from Funimation, which I think they offered. And now that, the whole transfer is happening, they're not getting the digital copies that they paid for. So, do you buy anything from them, Marcos, digitally?
Plead the fifth?
There you go.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I didn't.
Good. I think that's better off because, look what's happening now.
Yeah. If you ever bought a DVD, Blu-ray, whatever, or from their shop on Funimation, hopefully you got everything, squared away. But yeah, man, it sucks. It makes you want to sail the high seas,
I think I know this is more or less a bash for Funimation, is that I guess more a bash for this voice actor, that someone asked what their thoughts about were with Dragon Ball Z Abridged from Team 4-Star. And this was so there's two different responses with two different voice actors. There's one with Sean Schemmel, the voice actor for Goku, and there's one with Christopher Sabat, the voice actor of Vegeta, Piccolo, Yamcha. I think that's it. And then, Sean Schemmel is Goku, King Kai. I think that's it. But I think it's very, very interesting how different their answers were, because Sean Schemmel's answer was a very long one, but basically he's saying that he can't give an opinion on it because, and he didn't mention Funimation, he mentioned Toei Animation, saying that Toei Animation sent a cease and desist letter to Team 4-Star, saying that they can't use their product, basically. And I get where he's coming from, but I feel like it's coming from a mindset of like, hey, these people pay me, so I have to go with what they say, unfortunately.
They write his checks.
Yeah. Which I think is like, I get where he's coming from, but I feel like there's like, I don't think it will block him from having an opinion on it. Because I mean, and then he said, oh yeah, they're funny, they're cool people, but they're technically stealing something. Which I think in our law, it's considered a parody.
Parody, yeah.
Yeah. So, but because they use the animation, exact animation from Dragon Ball, and they obviously alter it to match the voice lips, I think that's the issue. But I think overall their products are really good. What they offer, it's not like they're like, they had sponsorships, but they weren't like asking money until they had a Patreon, which was like towards the end of it. But I'm
Is it still going?
No, it's not going.
Since
I think they're doing other content. They're not doing the Dragon Ball Z abridged.
Okay.
However, Christopher Sabat's answer was very different. He openly said that he enjoyed their product and, you know, find it really interesting and funny, their take on, you know, the characters he portrayed. And even in with Sean Shemmel, he's like, you know, I do the voice of Goku, and I feel like I'm attached to that Goku. Basically saying that he's so attached to the character.
Only him.
Yeah, it's only him. That he's like, I wouldn't like to hear another portrayal of that character that he does. Versus Sabat was like, yeah, you know, they're cool people. You know, I haven't done work with them, but I've seen the stuff they've done, and it's pretty interesting and cool what they do for a bunch of guys in, you know, with computers.
Well, what?
Yeah, no, but like, he's like, yeah, you know, they're great people, and like even there was a panel one time, not a panel, it was just Christopher Sabat, and one of the guys from Team 4-Star walked up, and it was a voice actor of Nappa for Team 4-Star. And they did the bit where it's like, Vegeta, what does your scouter says about his power level? And, you know, with his Vegeta voice, it's over 9,000. So I'm like, I guess this is, like I said, more of a bash for like the voice actor, Sean Shemmel. His like, it shows different character.
I mean, he's like as a PR kind of thing, public relations kind of thing. I can understand it. People just didn't like it. He was like, oh, he's just, you know, there for the check. And was it because he felt too tied to the voice of himself being Goku, or was it because he's saying, oh, this group of people pay cash, write my checks, man, you can't be unloyal to them? Like, what thing that did they not like, in your opinion? Everything.
Wasn't one of them like part owner or owner of Funimation at some point?
Yeah.
So
Christopher Sabat,
the voice actor for Vegeta.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that's why he had more. He probably had more to do with like, you know, the responsibility, and with that responsibility comes with, you know, some sort of attachment, not only money, but like the people he had to put on and the checks he had to write and the people he had to meet so he can make things happen. So pretty sure that type of attack. And again, I don't know, but I mean, as a business owner, that's what I would probably go through, those motions in my mind with that, you know?
Yeah, Sabat is the voice actor for Vegeta. Goku is the one that was saying being neutral and at the same time pointing out, you know, the whole thing. Meanwhile, Vegeta was on board as a tipping his hat, you know.
Now think about it, because he only mentioned Toei Animation.
Yes, okay.
The one that's saying that he writes checks and everything. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit weird.
Goku's voice actor.
Yeah. The Christopher Sabat never mentioned about like, oh, you know, about the season desist, which they did in the end. They did comply with that, and of course, you know, there's no more episodes of that.
They desist, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, the way that translates to, as far as like digital copies and other companies that get involved, remember that at least for the Japanese side, the licensing not only pertains to only Toei, right? So they also have something to do with other production companies like TV Tokyo and Shueisha and whoever else, like Shonen Jump or whoever else has the licensing for, like, to put money down in the pot to make things happen. Whatever other production company for voice acting, like, all that has to come together. Where in the US, I think it works a lot differently, but I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe Viz Media, maybe Shonen Jump, maybe Funimation at the time. So I don't know the inner politics or the inner workings of all that, but I'm pretty sure like those type of things kind of make it more difficult to even have an opinion on it, because you might have an opinion, but at the end of the day, you might be the lowest man on the totem pole, and you're like 2 cents is worth nothing at the end of the day. So I don't know how much reach or influence they really have, besides being the voice actors and maybe the owner or part owner of the licensing company, which was Funimation. So I wouldn't know.
I don't know.
So you can't be angry at either one of their answers. So why? So there were people that were not happy with their answers, Josue?
Oh no, I personally said I was not really happy with Sean's answer. It was very neutral. But it like I said, it seemed like his opinion was swayed by the fact that
His
hey,
job.
you know, yeah, basically his job.
Well, I think he had to be neutral, because if he wants to burn bridges, he could. Because you
There
know
you
how
go. I forgot about
Japanese
that. Yeah.
companies are very different from American companies. Where over there, it might be like you're kind of biting the hand that feeds you. And what's to say that if they would want him to work on other projects, but if they're gonna start criticizing what the parent company wants them to do, then they're gonna be like, well, since you were kind of or speaking against us, well, like, why would we want you to work for us anymore or take you seriously for future projects? So I guess that's why he was also, answering in such a neutral way. Not because he wants to, maybe because, that's his livelihood. And, he wants to keep getting those checks at the end of the day. So, I mean, again, and it might just be as simple as I'm the lowest man on the totem pole. It makes no sense for me to start, speaking out against them. And so, I mean, again, we might not like anything that the companies are doing. Like, for one, it's like, would we have to go particularly with the voice actor, or would we have to go with Crunchyroll, or would we have to go and speak to Sony? Like, to be honest, like, would that be the better course of action instead of speaking to, like the one that's the distributor at this point, right? I think it would probably make a lot more sense if we spoke to Sony or went to Sony with our, misgivings of lower or difficulties with what's happening at Crunchy and Funimation right now, right? But I mean, if we have to go any higher, we would probably have to go with Toei or Shueisha or something like that. But I mean, unless they have someone that's taking calls for people out in the West, I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm just speechless over here. Who catches these hands, basically? Imagine.
Well, I don't know. That's a good question, and I don't think there's one person or company in particular that would want to catch the hands, because they're at some point they're all going to be like, pointing at each other. Oh no, speak to this person. Oh no, speak to this person. Or I have nothing to do with it, right? And we're going to look for, like always, we're going to look for people to take take responsibility for what's happening.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, if they're not going to take responsibility, then that makes it a lot more difficult for us to try to figure out who do we have to speak to, or what petition do we have to sign on to, and give this petition to someone to actually take the community seriously, right?
Yeah.
And again, like that starts becoming difficult, because now who do we have to, or do we have to do it every time, or for every company that's involved, with this issue, whether it be Crunchy, Sony, Toei, Shueisha, Viz, or whoever the case, or whoever the company is, right? That's how I'm looking at it right now, and like to try to like figure out if it's Sean Schummel or Chris Sabbath or whoever the voice actor. Like, I think those are like the the people at the bottom of the totem pole at the end of the
In
day.
this case, yes.
Yeah, because Funimation is dissolved, right? It's no longer functioning as what it used to be. It got sold and dissolved and absorbed by Crunchyroll. So at this point, who do we speak to at Crunchy? If the president of Crunchy is saying, "Oh, well, we'll give you a stipend for $5, or we'll give you 3 months worth of Crunchyroll Premium," okay, some people might be like, "Okay, that sounds good to me," right? Other people will be like, "No."
It's about the art. I want the art that I paid for.
Right. Now, again, if that were the case, if that was the case from the get-go, then, I mean, because Funimation, I assume, kind of explained or gave their fine print where it says that was like you were going to be able to watch that content that you bought forever.
For life. Yes.
But the forever or for life, what's it called? I guess clause was if Funimation is still working, or if it still exists. But it doesn't exist anymore. It got absorbed by Crunchyroll. And I think at that point, like in a legal sense, like why would Crunchyroll have to follow the rules uphold the clauses that were made by Funimation at this point? It's a totally different company. It's not even its own company anymore. Anyways, it's Sony. So that's why it kind of makes me think about what would be the correct way about going about this. Where is it going to be better to speak directly to Sony or something, or a company in Japan to try to figure out what would be the best course of action? So that's where I'm at right now. Because I mean, you could be mad all you want, and I'm with you there. Because I mean, at least for me, I've never bought any digital content from Funimation while it was out. I don't know. Do you guys have anything that Funimation was holding on for?
No.
For you?
I go, oh, it's great.
I got it. We just go to Japan, take a trip to Sony headquarters, go up to their boardroom and be like, listen, I need the videos.
Okay, I'm with you there. Let's go to JP. I'm with you there, but
I'll wait at the front door.
I don't know if they're gonna let us into the boardroom though. I don't know who's the CEO.
I know a guy.
Mr. Sony.
Okay,
I know a guy. I know
is
the
it
janitor.
Sony-san? Yes, of course.
I'm checking
You said
Twitter.
Sony-san. You said Sony-san. Who do we have to speak to? Do we need to bring,
Yoshida?
Okay, so let's speak to my mans for a second and be like, God bless you, bro. God bless you. And speak to my mans for a quick second. Be like,
Yoshida.
Yoshida. Let me holler at you for a second. Let me explain to you a couple of things that we had a couple of questions, and maybe you can help us figuring out how to go about this.
Help a brother out.
Basically. And I think that would probably be the best course of action.
Then just be like, but just know these hands are ready to eat for everyone.
He might be like, oh, then you must go to Nintendo first and prove yourself.
As you raise your hand, no? This hand.
Right. Oh, that's good. That might just work, guys.
Hello?
That just might work.
Hello? Marcos?
I can hear you.
Yes, I'm here.
I think we lost Alan.
He's in the thick of it. I told you.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go. Prove
I'm
yourself.
still here, I think. Yes,
So right now,
yes. No.
I'm opening Twitter and IG. Let's see if they have it. And Instagram. I mean on Twitter, on X.
No,
Sony.
I got my guy here in.
Are we gonna make a trend?
In live.
We're gonna make a trend on Twitter.
That's on X on X.
Yes, X, formerly known as Twitter. Yes, you're right.
I'm gonna see if I can ask them a question. Hey, at Sony. So what's up? What's good, nah?
What's good, bruh?
Hey,
What's good,
actually,
bro?
go through Copilot.
I want to go out for some pizza and talk about these digital downloads situation. Like, hi. No, this is hi. Yes. We sit down eating a pizza, and So what about that
We
download?
lost him now.
He's okay.
Yeah, ask Copilot. Maybe they can AI generate something for you.
He's okay. He's in the thick of it. Okay, give him a break. Give him a break, dear listeners. He's doing his thing. He'll be back though. Okay, don't you worry. Okay. In the meantime, Jose,
Right. So
sit down with Sony Kun or Sony Sensei, and just eat a pizza, some beef patties, and ask him about the digital download situation. What do you think? You in?
So we're going to Japan to just be like, hey, Tatakai. Just whisper in his ears, be like, Tatakai. Tatakai. Tatakai.
What does that mean?
Fight.
No.
Fight for those videos.
How'd you pass security?
Don't worry about it. Anyway.
They press the security button and all.
Oh yeah, I might have to leave at 7.
At 7? Oh.
7.
Okay. So with that, give us a little bit of round of anime that you've been watching, Jose.
The dangers in my heart. In my heart.
Have you been sailing the high seas for it, or?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes. Hello.
I'm back.
Yes. I'm sorry. I was listening. I just got disconnected a little bit. So I mean, you can AI generate a very formal, request to Sony-san. With
I'm telling
maybe, or
Jose
Gemini.
to sit him down, eat a pizza with him, and some beef patty, and say, "Hey, Sony Sensei, was good."
Well,
What's up?
we could definitely do that. I think that would probably be the best course of action. Take them out, wine and dine them, and let them know we have some issues and we need to get these things resolved ASAP. Because there's quite a few people that have put good money down for their digital downloads or
And be like, if you don't, we're gonna have to, help out Microsoft with the Xbox to beat out the PlayStation.
Oh my. Well,
It's not, yeah.
That I don't know how that would work because doesn't the Microsoft Store also carry a lot of that digital content, especially anime?
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah,
Oh, dang it! No.
that's what I say. We just tell everyone to go support Microsoft, and there you go.
Enough said.
At least
enough said.
$100 off their stock.
Say less.
But wouldn't it probably be better if you kind of entice another company or a newcomer, if you will, for
That
like
approaches the fight.
like a high dive? Maybe if we give them our money, they can license more IPs. That way, we don't
I'm
have to
going
be.
high
Amazon. Amazon has anime.
Yes, but I think they still kind of have to go through other publishing or other licensing situations, right?
I dive in. Yeah.
Because they wouldn't have exclusives per se.
No, they don't.
It's like High Dive does have exclusive. I mean,
And the good
obviously they're not
library.
perfect. They're new. They don't have the biggest library. What Disney did with Bleach, putting it on Hulu. I mean, there's a lot of these.
You can eat good now. Peter Grill is dubbed now in High Dive.
Well, there you go. That's something to look forward to.
Enough, right? It'll say
I
less.
I mean, but after those 12 episodes, what else do you have?
2 seasons. There's 2 seasons.
But they're both
Dubbed.
dubbed? Okay, I mean, for the
Like, I'm
dubbed
good.
scenes,
I'm good. I'm eating good. No?
Like, for what? For like a couple of days?
7 minutes each.
That's
But yeah,
crazy.
no. Mr. J said he's gonna have to step out. Not real quick, but soon. We were recapping what he was watching. He said he was watching The Dangers in My Heart. My heart.
Really?
No, Marco, you have to say it like this. You gotta be like, the dangers in my heart.
Was that a clap?
No, that was Marcos.
Oh, I had to say, what you clapping there, sir?
My chest.
Oh my.
He's showing dominance, he says.
Oh, silverback gorilla?
Pause.
Exactly.
No. End that stream. End that. No. It's my heart. It's my heart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Marco's like, my art is hurting.
What? No, but it's good. I saw the first few minutes of that anime.
I saw the past season and now.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's amazing. I think it's the best romance anime.
I
And
mean,
the
it's no 100 Girlfriends.
Like in terms of like for a school of romance, I think it's the best one out of them.
And then the In Love Boy is the realist. Or
Really,
something
more
like
than
that?
Kaguya-sama?
Yeah, I like it better than Kaguya-sama.
And I haven't even
Really?
watched
Yeah.
Kaguya-sama. That should tell you everything.
I think Kaguya-sama is too much of a comedy versus this one's more slice of life.
Wait a minute. Comedy?
Is it because the guy tries to kill everyone?
Anyone that
Ooh.
he catches feelings.
Wait, which one were you talking about? What's the title
The
of
Dangers in My Heart.
Yeah, isn't it the guy that wants to kill someone or kill the school or someone or?
No. He's just emo.
He's
Okay.
edgy. He listens
Yeah,
to My
he's
Chemical
edgy, but
Romance.
he's not that crazy.
Is it
Oh, okay.
stronger
He's
than My
just
Chemical?
a guy that doesn't like to socialize that much.
So this is like a reverse type of thing.
Like it's the main
Yeah, 'cause-
character is
Right.
is
No, I get it. Like, but usually the story goes that the girl is the one. Oh, at least for the couple of romance. What's it called? Wait, no, give me a second, guys.
Hokkaido Girls also. Have you seen that one?
Oh, that that's Marcos's favorite.
Well, it's up there with High School of the Dead, with Keijo, with like Peter Grill is going. It's going up. The Swordsman of Excalibur Academy. That anime is also pretty good. And the one that isekai as a sword with the cat girl. That anime is also pretty. You need to. It's on High Dive, my boy.
I only watched 2 things in High Dive mode. Actually, no, I watched the 3, 4, 5. But for now, I'm currently only watching.
Give me the stats.
I've only been watching right now 2, which is The Dangers in My Heart and Ragna Crimson.
How is Ragnar Crimson?
It's amazing too. I think it's pretty good.
Would you compare with what are their tags?
Sorry,
This
gentlemen.
one's more
Sorry, I
action.
apologize.
Do you think?
This
No,
was
so-
Yeah.
there's action,
Real quick.
a little bit of time.
It's like,
Oh, sorry.
it's like, right, you're right.
No, you're good. You're good. My fault, bro. Of connecting, disconnecting.
No. But yeah, it's a little bit of action, a little bit of time, manipulation, and a lot of screaming.
Pause. Oh, Chain Soldier. I'm also gonna watch Chain Soldier soon.
Who's that?
It's on High Dive. They're dubbing it. I'm excited to watch Chain Soldier. Let's see. I'll put it. Post production, Marcos. Put it on the screen. Chain Soldier. The wrong way of healing or something like that. The wrong way to. You know which one I'm talking about? Like a solo leveling kind of style. The wrong way to do healing or something like that.
Oh, that's what you're watching?
And Chain Soldier.
That one's good. I like that one. But I don't think it's like solo leveling.
That's what me.
No, I think he said he was watching solo leveling.
Yeah, I've been watching solo leveling.
Oh,
I want to watch Chain Soldier. I finished the realist the in love kid became a realist or something like that. Just because he got hit by a soccer ball in the back of the head, his feelings, changed for a girl. What's another one? Peter Grill. I'm in episode 1, season 1 right now.
Again?
No, I haven't. I was waiting for the dub. We addressed this in previous recordings, dear listeners.
yo, have you
And
guys seen Vinland Saga?
No,
No, I haven't.
I haven't.
Marco said that in the opening thing.
We were doing the thing that you saw. I was like, he told me, like, haven't you seen this? And I'm like, no.
Oh, I see. No, I wasn't there. I wouldn't know.
But yeah, like, what else? The sword one, the isekai as a sword.
Oh. Yeah.
That one's, I recommend it. And then the vending machine. I need to watch the vending
The
machine.
vending
one.
machine?
The vending
I'm
machine.
so
isekai.
surprised people like that one. 'Cause I'm
I
like,
haven't
how
seen
is
it.
It's kind of similar to what's it called? The sword one that you just mentioned. It's like you're an inanimate object. I mean, I think it's kind of comical, but I mean, it's not the best story. It kind of gets very repetitive with certain things, and I mean, I guess to pass the time, or like just to, if you really have nothing else to watch, I think it might be a good watch in that sense. But
There's a lot of
you
content
really-
out there, yeah.
well, I think the key there is just like nonsense, I guess, if you call that content.
The bait,
But,
if you will.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's if I had a choice to watch that or rewatch something that has a better story or plot, I would probably do it. Instead of-
Freezing. I feel like Freezing has a better plot.
Yes, but again, if you're talking about something newer, like I would probably go and rewatch what's it called, The World's Finest Assassin, or
Yes, sir.
if you wanted to rewatch Ariqueta, rewatch that. I'd rather
I
rewatch
already
those.
would watch it twice.
Or rewatching what's it called, Jobless Reincarnation, or rewatch Don Machi or something.
Season 4, right? Right now.
If from the beginning you want to, bro, you can rewatch SAO. I think that's better than the vending machine joint.
Damn.
To be honest,
Damn.
I mean there's other ones. What's it called? I think it was called Beast Tamer. I think that was better than the vending machine one.
That was
If you really want to go about something that's kind of like not like the epitome of power fantasy, but something that would probably hold you over. Or maybe
What's the one that
next
has like a rabbit girl that's like super high level fighting? Is it Beast Tamer?
Free Rin is probably good as well. Free Rin is. I really enjoy Free Rin.
But I'm thinking of the one that the guy was able to grab a cat girl or rabbit girl, something that's super high level.
I think that's like 99% of power
A
fantasy.
dragon girl that like fighting.
The
Undead Unwanted, Hell's Paradise,
Hell's
Kuda
Paradise.
Matata.
Hakuna Matata, yes. Man, Spy Family, rewatch Spy Family, bro. There's a lot of them.
Yo, that scene when she knocks out the cow.
There's this other one that
Kuma
that,
Bear.
the Kuma Bear, of course, a classic. Absolutely. What's this one that I think it's relatively new, where dude becomes a zombie and is trying to become a vampire because he got killed by some sort of dragon.
Huh?
The Unwanted.
Oh, there, that Undead Unwanted. There you go. That's what it was called. Yeah.
What?
I don't know why I thought of what's it called, the Sukumichi, the
Oh,
Moonlight
Sukumichi
Fantasy.
is great.
That one's
bro.
pretty good. Or Swordman on a guitar or something like that.
Yes.
Sword
My
guiding.
guy, the hero tried to try to like force Tomei into helping him.
Assassin Kamui, huh? Okay.
Now check about this one, Alan.
Yes.
Check this one out. Places to watch anime. Not.
Now I can say I smile.
Oh yeah, no. Edgar has a good list, bro. Edgar has a good list.
That's why.
You know, right now the U.S. seems to think that VR is
There's
the
one
latest
that I saw,
addition.
but
Don't
Do you
text and
remember?
drive right now. Don't
America.
VR and drive. I need the eagle sound in post, man.
All right, guys.
America.
Let me put Edgar on for a quick second because he has the mega list. Give me a second.
Go for it. Now we have Miss Allen. Yeah, and with Edgar. What's up, Edgar?
He said Miss Allen.
No, Mr. Allen's gonna be
Mr. Eggy.
Big E, Big E.
Yeah, boy. Yeah,
Big
boy. Hold on,
E.
give me a second. I
E?
gotta make... Big E? He dead.
Yeah, he did. He gone. He in a different plane now.
He gone. It's raining. Oh, give me a second, guys.
He's on site right now. Mr. Edgar's on site.
Oh, give me a second. Oh, wait.
He did.
Yeah, he did. I'm sorry, man. Can we say
That
bad
guy
words?
gone.
Can we say bad word? Can I say... No.
No.
Damn.
That
Just
would be
you,
nothing.
just do the nick, and that's it.
Danny.
No.
Pause.
I'm saying in Spanish, but with the English accent.
Exactly.
Because how do you say in Spanish?
Or Yami. What about Yami? What's
Yummy.
You mean?
There you go.
I think there's another way to say black.
All right, so there's a couple. I'm gonna watch it, but I don't know. It's like I saw one episode and it's like 3 minutes, and I think all the episodes are like that. It's Isekai Onsen Paradise.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm rewatching One Punch Man because
One Punch.
yeah, because
It's dubbed. It's dubbed.
I know, but like the new season's coming out, I think this month or next.
Where?
Not sure. I don't know if it's on Crunchyroll or if it's gonna be on High Dive or I have no idea.
He's like, I'm getting it all on my special website.
Yeah,
Are you sailing the high seas?
yeah, basically.
He's a pirate.
Free Freyrin.
Eden.
Yeah, Freyrin.
Main and the sides, the anime.
Yeah, Sengoku Yoko. There's another one I started watching. Obviously, there's One Piece, right? I stopped to catch up. I'm on like episode 1000.
Are you breathing? You're watching One Piece.
96. I have to watch 96 episodes, but I have to catch up.
Yo, that's
there we go.
like 72 hours right there.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. I got something to watch. Ninja Kamui.
Yes.
Shangri-La Frontier.
Yes.
Tsukimichi.
Yes.
Ragna Crimson. I don't know if
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the one I was saying.
Yeah, Tales of Wedding Rings.
Okay.
I wanted to watch that. But
I just watched up to like third episode. I don't know, the art's kind of, it's kind of like,
Damn.
The guy's like, he's pulling
janky.
He can.
It's kind of all janky. It's like kind of blocky. I'm like watching like a low budget kind of thing. There's this one. It's kind of rated. What is rated R? It's gushing over magical girls.
Okay.
So it's like giving a perspective, like instead of like focusing on the good magical girls, it's like you see like
There has to be bad ones.
a team. All right, so let me see the synopsis. A team of 3 magical girls known as Tres as a trade mafia protects the town where Lieutenant Hiragi lives. Like many others, Lieutenant loves these magical girls who valiantly fight in the name of justice. One day, a mysterious black mascot character appears before Utena, and grants her the opportunity of a lifetime, a chance to transform into a magical girl. However, the offer is not what it seems, as Utena has been recruited for an evil organization to fight the magical girl she has always admired. Utena is then forced to confront Tres Magia in battle, but instead of feeling remorse, she unexpectedly finds pleasure in inflicting pain on the magical girls. Completely giving into her desires, Utena embraces her role as a villain, slowly transforming her adoration for magical girls into new sadistic obsession. In other words, she's like she's into like
the kink exploration.
Yeah. So she like ties up the magical girls with them and on some like bondage stuff. I was like, damn. Well, there's that, right?
Good. And subscribe, no?
The Unwanted Undead Adventure. That's the one I'm watching.
Chain Soldier. Don't forget about that one.
Oh yeah, Chain Soldier. I don't know. I saw like 3 episodes. I was like, why does the guy have to be a bitch? Like, you know, like like a little, like no, for
tutti
real, like,
frutti.
No,
you know,
he has to be somebody's slave, and it's like, bro, what is this feminist?
Again,
nonsense,
kink the anime.
I haven't watched it. I have it here, like just on like my tabs open. It's Buchigiri.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Blessed thee.
But it has like a 8.0 rating or 7.9.
What's the name of the website that you're watching this on?
Anix.to. ANIX.to.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored. Who's calling me?
Anyway, I have to get off. So.
Same, okay? Edgar, any shout outs you'd like to say?
Solo. Hold on. Solo Leveling.
Yes.
Ishura. That's another show. Ishura. Banished from the Heroes Party. I decided to live a quiet life.
Season 2?
Season 2. I saw the first season. I don't know. The ending was so weird for me. I don't know. But
Season 2 gets weirder in a good way.
Oh, really? The Meiji Gekken. 1874. The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic.
That one. I want to watch that one.
Haven't,
I already watched it.
I haven't. Yeah, what is it? Is it good?
It's pretty good.
The Wrong.
I like it.
Here's another one. The Witch and the Beast.
That's me.
Completed? No, it's not.
Pause.
It's not. No, it's just 8 episodes. Metallic Rogue. I don't know. I'm about to see what's good.
But yeah,
Metallic
I'm
Rogue.
gonna have to step up. So.
Shout out.
All right.
Say your shout out to Mr. J.
All right, yo, Mr.
yes.
J, you have a good. Yeah, that was it.
Okay. So if anything, thank you, Edgar. Always on the trenches. Mr. J on the trenches.
Exactly.
So everyone.
Website is anix, anix.tio. All right,
Okay.
guys, y'all have a good night.
Stay safe. Stay frosty. Wash your hands.
Yeah, no doubt. Disinfect to protect.
Well, there you go.
Peace.